Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Grippin and Rippin. As always, I am your host, Dave Wonder, and tonight we're going to free some lovely bits of plastic from those pesky cardboard prisons. And as you might have noticed, there's a big one to do tonight. So I'll be working on this, but I'm not here alone. I have some of my very favorite people in the whole wide world here. Joining us from apparently Sparta, he is Spartacus.
Yes, I am, baby. And we're here to open up some beautiful toys and do some giveaways during Friday's event. But I got some stuff to crack open. Let's go.
Nice. Welcome, Tim. And then joining us from the Geeky Lair, I'm going to throw him off because he's not going to know when I go live. I see him frantically trying to time his entrance. Just kidding. Hi, Mr. Geeky.
Hey, how are you? Also, by the way, I love that we're wearing masks now because that was like that's a throwback, and I appreciate that. I wish if I had I don't have it in reaching distance. Otherwise, I would have like thrown it on my.
That's okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't worry, we're back, baby.
Nice.
Something else is here.
Everything else for me is packed right now, but I have my grifter mask. That's about it, but that's hard to breathe through. Okay. Tony will be joining us in a little bit. He is getting the little ones down to bed. But real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to the COJ who are already chiming off in the chat. We got Fortnite coming in first. We got Phantom Crow after that. T.O. Mike. Mr. Geeky, you get out of that chat. We got Shaggy coming in with them sweet emotes. Mr. Ryan Clark coming to us from the great land of the north. We got Pendergast in there. We got Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, come on. You can watch Agatha anytime. And of course, JJ. Welcome, JJ. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, it's going to be a good one tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about the marathon stream too, because I apparently can't go one stream without talking about it because it's ridiculous. But I have Giant Man to unbox, so I have to slowly start digging into that. I also have a couple others, but I don't know if I'll get to them. But shout out to Maddie Creations, the Dudley Boys, and then to go on my indie comics shelf, Scott Pilgrim.
Nice.
So, yeah. So I have those to open up tonight, but I have been itching. This came in this morning, and yeah. I'm going to dig into this. But yes, welcome everybody.
What's up, people?
There was something as I'm looking at my pile, I'm like, oh, I talked about maybe having you open this item.
Oh, that's okay. You busted open. I already I put in my complaint with the.
Yeah, but you didn't get it yet. All right, no. It's going to you. You'll open it on the marathon stream.
You can open it. You can open it.
Nah.
Okay.
I'll get a copy later.
You guys tell me which mask you like. That's what I want to know.
The one without the voice. It's hard to understand. Oh, God damn. I was all excited. I'm like, oh, look, it's Oh, it's another shipper box. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now they're just messing with me.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Oh,
Like
Bloodstone.
like it.
Man, I hope we get all of the Mutant X. Hey, Lexington.
Finally.
Have you been waiting on him?
I feel like I ordered it like 2 years ago. Yes, yeah, I just got it. I think there's like a shipment issue.
Where'd you order him from?
But I think Big Bad.
Really?
But I never saw it in Targets or anything either. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess
there's one at the Target over by me.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no! Apparently, there's eye issues with. Well, we'll find out.
With the giant man.
Oh boy! Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay.
Dude,
You got him.
Is that Alex Ross art on the front?
No. It is very painterly though.
Yeah. It feels like the Marvels.
I'm also excited because it comes with its own backdrop.
Oh heck yeah. That's cool.
Ultron strewn about.
Love the front of that box, man. It seriously looks like a comic book. It's awesome.
Dude, I'm all for it. I love the little.
Absolutely.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, you got Bulk and Skull?
What if I just got Bulk?
That'd be weird.
I'm like, yeah, I got Bulk and Skull. I'm so happy about this.
Let me show off these guys.
The only thing like that frustrates me off the bat is like they don't have the one of the scenes that like stands out to me from Bulk and Skull, and it's just classic MMPR for me is the pie face, like when they get the pies thrown in their face.
Oh yeah.
And it's like that's just, to me, I would love to have that option of having like a version of it where it's just like the even like the pie tin on there.
Oh, there's instructions.
But someday maybe.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm bringing out some classics.
Oh,
just
nice.
pick this right here, SH Figure Arts, Harley Quinn. And
All
since it's the Halloween, we're gonna go in a little Doctor Strange, SH Figure Arts. The strange days are coming.
Well, I'm just gonna pop these out of the bags. So there's different faces,
different faceplates,
and different eyes.
Could you use that elsewhere too? Could you almost like put that on like a MODOK?
No, it's too small for MODOK.
Okay.
But,
make a many faces MODOK.
It's a little unnerving because this one's the looking down eyes. So there's the looking down eyes. It is weird because as soon as I set that down, the eye plate fell off the other one. So it's like, do we have to like? Nope, it just doesn't like to stay in it.
But so what was someone was saying there was an issue with the eyes?
Yeah, some of them being misaligned, and there's a zombie faceplate. I was like, oh no, I didn't get the zombie, but there it is. Apparently, got some side eye issues pretty bad. So if you contact HASLAB, replacement eyes are due in December. That's cool. I love the zombie eyes.
No, nice.
Does he have extra hands to?
Oh, they're jointed. That's
What's
actually. Oh gosh. Oh boy, he's a big boy. Hello, friend.
Or I guess he has the gloves on, so doesn't matter, right?
Okay. Yep.
He does feel good in hand, though, right? I mean, like,
yeah
the weight of him. Mm-hmm.
He's freaking massive.
Did you have the classic one too from Marvel Legends?
The Toy Biz one?
Yeah, from back in the day.
I do. Funny enough, that was my first tax return that I ever got that was like of any substance I spent on that.
On that wave.
No. This was well after the fact of that. I bought the Build-A-Figure online.
Oh, just as his own thing?
Yeah. I cheated. I just got the Build-A-Figure. I was like, that wave I never saw in stores. And then
Gosh,
Orange antenna.
was that that was with the Sentry?
Yep, that was Sentry and Age of Apocalypse, Wolverine and Sabretooth, and oh, there's so many antennae.
Oh, this is fun. This comes with they each have their own background, or is it the same? Okay, it's like a school background. I think.
Dave, are you talking Sentinel size or of Galactic size? This is smaller than both of those, actually. What were you saying, Geeky?
Oh, all right. So it's the I think it's like a youth center. It's like
nice.
The Angel Grove Youth Center background.
It's Ernie's.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ernie, yeah. I think the Gym and Juice Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while. I've seen certain. I mean, it's like my son still is watching it daily, so I see certain scenes over and over. But
that's fair. Yeah, I definitely got a little bit of the side eye, unfortunately. Interestingly enough, there we go. They are two like genuinely awesome dudes too. Okay, now here's the thing that makes me nervous.
Pop.
So
all right.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah.
That was. I'm sorry. So you unclip, and then you push out and up. Now I killed Ant-Man.
Oh.
Kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this face. This like kind of like stoic face.
That is cool.
I feel weird.
He's got his kind of like Aquabats type head here as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely got some side eye.
Curious if we'll ever get like this. Weren't they? Because Bulk became a Power Ranger later on.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was but they dressed up as superheroes at one point too. Like they're kind of like makeshift, their own made superhero costumes, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be a fun variant to this too.
Yeah, he's definitely got the side eye going on. Womp womp. That's still really cool though. Hug me, love me, love me. This dude's immense. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna heat those up. Ooh yeah.
Are they really hard? The hands? I mean, just to break them down.
The plastic is gummy, but the joints.
Love that. That's awesome, Keith.
I'm gonna lose these immediately.
Go warm them up a little bit. Oh, that might have been too much.
What is the? Oh, I wonder if there's a burger, but I'm trying to figure out if this was like if the handle on there is so that he can hold the burger, or if there was like significance to it from the show.
That I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. Whoop.
What is the handle on the bottom of that?
Well, that's what I don't know.
Just
it could be from like an episode that I'm just not remembering right now. Because it almost looks like it's like like maybe there's some significance to it because it's got like a black top with some dots on there. I'm like, was there an episode where Rita like drummed up a monster that was like in burger form? I don't remember that, but it could have existed.
I thought it was interesting. I learned the other day the reason Billy's last name is what it is because of Cranston doing all those voices. He's Billy Cranston. Now I'm blanking on his name. He was. Oh, Nightmare says the burger was his morph in a dream, or his morpher in a dream sequence.
Ah, there you go.
That's funny. Okay, yeah, because he can hold on to it like this and go, Did he say it's morphin time, or was it like a different thing for him?
I don't know.
To the chat. Then I guess.
Esteban, I'm with you. That is a really dope head.
This is the Halloween Odious head that Unparalleled came out with about 2 years ago now.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, this thing was fun, man. And I got him on one of the Black Skull's bodies from Mesco.
Mm-hmm.
And the black jacket is actually from Street Gomez. That was the extra black coat that he came with. That came with this hoodie, draw in, like, has in the drawn strings and everything. This thing is sick. I love this. So, made him a pretty badass figure.
Heck yeah.
Okay, will do, Hank, and thank you.
Ooh.
I don't. Even after heating this up, I don't like that. Oh, that's so nerve-wracking.
Like, I guess my question is, does he say it's burger time?
Maybe. I love that game.
Does it have one of the snap joint, or is it just loose, like
It's
kind of
flexy, but it feels like the pegs could snap. If that makes sense. Like there's so much tension on it.
Again, though, I keep just wanting to see like just honest.
Yeah. This is very nerve-wracking. Like, I feel weird saying this, but it's like when I've gotten some of the Super 7s like right out the gate, except I know I don't have to worry about the brittleness. Like, because it is
nervous
soft.
about.
It is softer plastic, but it is all ratcheted. That is intense. Oh, Hank, it says Burger Time was my mom's favorite game on the Game Boy back in the day. Hell yeah. Happy almost Halloween, Ways of Sith. What up, what up?
So this was, so Skull has a hot dog morpher. And it's like, so they had a shared dream? Is that what this was? I have to go back. I need to watch.
Sweet. It's going to so many accessories. This is the ink block right here. This came from, So, AKA Horseshot.
This might be he might stay like this for a little bit. Brother,
hang loose, brother.
Mahalo. Where did that go? There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all not what I was looking for.
This thing.
I was gonna say it's very rare, but I can hear those figures.
Right?
Oh, Starfig says I had to heat up the fingers on my Giant Man. I did too. Esteban says need to hunt one down. Yeah, that ink blot is sick.
Yeah, this thing is crazy. He's a bit large for his size. I mean, I would have liked him a little shorter because the character is a bit shorter, but man, this thing it's just sick.
Is that soft goods on there too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. All the cloth goods.
The Tony has that too, and it's been one of those that I love looking at when I'm over at his house, but then I think about all the accessories and go, oh God.
What's good is that it came within like it comes within its own separate little sheets of plastic, so you don't have to worry about when you open it, say as a figure arts box, where this will actually hold itself together, so you actually can see some of these.
Nice.
Nice.
What's the flame thing on there? Is that just like a?
That is the lighter.
Oh,
That's a lighter.
Yeah.
That is a lighter. Let me give you that.
What's the image in there supposed to look like?
I'm gonna pop it open, and I'm gonna give you a nice look at that.
That was a little Rorschach joke.
Very little. No, I'm sorry. Oh shit! Giant man-sized David. Oh, what?
Hey, we need to get him a beanie now. Need to get him a little mini beanie.
Mini beanie.
Mini beanie. Teeny mini beanie.
That's. I'm going. Oh.
Let's put this.
Oh, but Tony just sent me that he's got about.
Next time, Tony. Next time.
Yeah. Hopefully he's okay for the marathon. We'll see. Oh man. Too many accessories, hands in pockets on the shelf. Yeah, pretty much, Hankin. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It's one of those that, like, yeah, I love accessories, but sometimes there's so many that it's like, oh, what is? Oh, is that a camcorder?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's badass.
And like I can hear the his, you know, it's like it's like it exudes his laugh. You know, the high pitched.
Wow, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
See
there's
if I
part
can
of me that
give
wants
you
to
a-
like swap through all the head.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I could get you in here. That's part of the lighter that's going off, but here we go.
that's neat.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What's this here? Never got good as a kid because mom confiscate my Game Boy. Oh, mom would confiscate the Game Boy all the time. It's all size COJ shirt. Speaking of which, I hopefully in time for the final quarterly mini marathon, I will have COJ branded action figure shirts that'll be available. I'm working with one of my friends who's a maker in the toy world, so stay tuned for that too. That's something that I was working on. Didn't think it would. I knew that it couldn't get done before the big marathon stream, so I was like, well, let's try and get it done. So that'll be good. This guy is insanely cool, by the way. I feel bad because I want to do more with him, but I also have no place to put him right now, so.
Could he's fairly posable though, right? You could have it at the top of your shelf or something, just sitting off
Oh,
and kind
yeah.
of looking over it. Like
Yeah.
mass, just looking it over like giant, like a Jack and the Beanstalk style. Well, they've never had a Vulcan skull before.
Here he is, just pinching, just. I mean, it is insanely posable. Like the fact that it's not going to work well on this desk because there's no texture on this desk, but you can really torque him around to get him into some cool poses. Plus, oh gosh, I mean, you want to talk about? Look at that.
Dang.
Oh.
Just imagine if they had like the imprint of like a person underneath his boot or something. That was just little detail unless you're looking for it. You're not gonna.
Plus, this is going to be given away at the next Friday.
Oh, nice.
So this was one of the SDCC exclusives at the event. So it's sealed. It's going to be brand new for the lucky winner. This coming Friday.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So this is like, so he can't. Can he move his arms much or not?
Yeah,
Oh, it's like it's a different. It's a very
Yeah, it
feels
has a
very
ratchet.
different.
Yeah, you can hear
butterfly.
that thing, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
You almost slapped the shit out of you. Wow. This is real neat.
That's fun.
You can really get. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Nice.
You can really lay that in there. There we go.
Oh, nice.
There it is. There you go. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. That's neat. Quit having so many because I can't afford all these chances. Sorry. I guess I'll crack open my free Odin that just arrived today. Oh, wait.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sculpting detail is quite incredible. It's surprising it came from Hasbro. Ouch, Starpig. Yeah, I don't know. Like this thing. Like, okay, I know. Like I'm right now, my brain is going to the Sentinel and Galactus and thinking about those and going, oh man, like I remember looking at those and that was insanely cool for an entirely different reason. Just because they're mostly like robot looking figures and such. They're and it's that thing of just like this is surreal for a whole nother reason. You know what I mean? Like the fact that it's giant, man. Yeah, I tease. I'm used to smooth Marvel Legends body all the time. No, I got you. Prime Merchant. I had a Target 25% off toy coupon and then used rewards points for it. Oh, nice. Yeah, this Bravo has broke. That's so cool.
I'm trying to get you guys to get a better angle on it. There we go.
The likeness is so good on it.
Yeah.
I saw someone put that on. What was it? Was it the Mafex? They put it on Carnage as like a Cletus Cassidy head, and I was blown away. I was just like, what? Like, I didn't think it would fit any of those, but I was trying to think if it was a Legends, but Legends have the sculpted neck all the way up. They don't have the dual ball joint for at least for Carnage.
Can't tell you how happy I am to have Lexington. This is the Donnie of the Gargoyles world. So I'm
It very much is.
Yeah, and this is we've never talked favorite Gargoyles. We talked
favorite Gargoyles figures. You just listed off like 12 of them.
Well, I have a ton. I mean, do have a ton of them, but I'm saying like of the core clan, right? The core Wyvern clan.
Bronx.
You're just Bronx.
Bronx is mine. Yeah.
Bronx is a fucking dog, dude. He's a giant gargoyle dog.
That's what he is.
If you had a golden retriever that could run through a wall, would you not be fucking stoked? I'm just putting it out there. Oh my god.
He was like the perfect release too, because he came with the set of wings that we all wanted as well, just to give him a balance and make him not so large on the shelf. But yeah, man, that figure's.
It's and that remote control. I'm trying to think. I ended up giving that to a different figure, and I can't remember who I gave it to now. Or no. I have him with his headset on, and that going like this, going with his angry head, and I call him IT.
I just noticed he had a headset.
Yeah.
I was like, what headset?
He came with one, yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's
Geeky, I'm definitely buying that. Now that you just showed me just a little more love, I'm definitely picking them up.
Dude,
because I don't have the whole set. Yeah, I picked up all the gargoyles minus Thalog. I've like unique characters. I think I have all of them.
Well, they haven't done. I mean, once they get to, my hope is that they get to the rest of the clones, right? Because
you get pretty close, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, because those are. I mean, for a large part, those are just straight up repaints, right? So, like, if it's like it's not very much more tooling, just repaint. So but then you have Malibu and you have right. You could build up Thalog's group. So, yeah, look at that. That's
Yeah, you got Now I'm gonna have to pick him up.
Well, dude, I'm imagining like him, like a Lexington and Donnie team up on my shelf here now. This is really neat. This is like what kind of what kind of things are they gonna make that are gonna blow up the rest of the shelf?
I love that Dave looks like he just like woke up on Christmas morning too. So he's
Isn't
got
so cool?
that feel, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, okay. I'll
Like,
put it this
yeah.
way: the reason, one of the big reasons why I love 1/6 scale figures, is there are not many things in this world, being 6'4", that I can pick up and feel like a little kid again. Like this is that. Like
Those were our Woody dolls, right? When we were like 10 years old. Like when I picked up my first like 12-inch action figure, it was, well, I was really young, but I'm gonna throw it out there. It was the $6 Million Man.
Oh hell yeah!
And he was a 12-inch figure, but he literally felt the size of the Giant Man. Like it was that big to us. So that's why that feeling is real. So I love that, man.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm always showing my age. Horrible.
I'm like trying to figure out where I put my
Like this is oh guys, it's neat. I'm just gonna have him being there cheesing it up. It may be the same with the dinosaurs line and the gargoyles line. Yeah, I heard that, and I was kind of I'll believe it when I see it.
I really hope not. I really hope not. There's so much more. There's so many fantastic characters to get to still. I saw Mondo teased that they're getting into gargoyles now too, though, right?
Yep. We shall see. Oh, hey, there's instructions. Whoops.
Oh, speaking of, did you guys see the Ghostbusters? Sondheim and Sam Hain. It's spelled Sam Hain. I can never. I always say it.
Shout out to a good friend of the channel, Fan Plastic 4, who will be back on the marathon stream. Chef's Kiss. Also, as of today, free domestic shipping.
Nice.
So they just added that today. Finally, someone my age mentioning toys I grew up with. Hey now.
Thank you.
I'll put it out there. I knew $6 Million Man. I love $6 Million Man. Like I said, I was the only third grader who had a Starsky and Hutch lunchbox. I had hand-me-downs. So like I remember looking through his head. Like that was always one of those things of just like, it was one of those weird things where like, I'm looking at you. Like as a kid, I was like, this is neat. I'm gonna give the Skybound Transformers comics books a try with Transformers. I might skip Void Rivals for the time being. 3M, I would recommend Void Rivals actually with Transformers. It's very good.
The whole world building they're doing there is fantastic.
It's been real fun.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I'm with you. I would love them to release Macbeth, because rumor has it Macbeth comes with Hudson's cape wings, and then that means every one of the main core cast have cape wings. They also have at least 4 villains, because you have Demona, you have Xanatos. Technically, you have Xanatos as the
Steel Clan.
The Steel Clan. Then you have the Steel Clans and Thalog.
Right.
So,
well, I mean, and Macbeth was already sculpted too. We saw it. They teased it, and Coldstone, right? That was shown off in the magazine a while back. So that is Toy Collector magazine, right? Mm-hmm. So those have been made. They just haven't been released yet, right? Hopefully.
I think that they're gonna go forward with it, because I mean, not that I heard anything. No, but seriously, I think they're gonna go forward with it. At least that character you just mentioned with the wings, because that would at least solidify that group.
Well, they're already. I mean, that figure's been ready to roll for half a year. Mm-hmm. I feel like they showed it off 2 San Diegos ago.
But if we're getting Cold Stone, I need Cold Steel too. I need Iago. Right? We're there.
We're gonna have to customize ourselves to death because I don't see those coming. But man, you know what? I was impressed that they actually did what they did, and I'm happy with what NECA actually pulled out.
Oh phenomenal figures.
Scott Pilgrim.
Very cool. This was one, like, my very first SPX, I was over by Brian Lee O'Malley and Hope Larson, and like Scott Pilgrim was just announced, like not the movie, like the book, like it was new, and it was one of those things of like, oh, holy crap, like. So this has always been one. It's weird to be like there when it started.
That's a fun background. I really hope we're getting the rest. Of the mutant. What is it? It's Mutant X. Mutant X.
Mutant X.
That's right. Yeah. Like it was just such cool designs. We've talked about this before too, and I'm just like I'm a broken record on this, but I really hope this is the first of all of the Mutant X characters.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
This just makes me so happy. Like this is an awesome sculpt, and it's an awesome character. And more, please.
Yeah. So I will say I don't remember this sword from Scott Pilgrim. I remember the Heart sword. I mean, it's been a minute since I've reread Scott Pilgrim, granted.
Oh, it's fun.
I do wish the only thing, and I will probably customize it after the stream, I'll add the X on his X-Men logo. Because he doesn't have that.
So I got the big piece, like the big torso piece.
Nice.
That came with it. And I have the original of Nightmare. Is that who this
Black
is?
Heart.
Oh, right. Because he came out early in the Marvel Legends stuff too.
Yeah.
And so I had that original one. So I was like, well, I don't need to get the rest of this wave because I already have that figure. But now I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna do it. But like, I don't know. It was good. It was good characters. Oh gosh, what's this house? What's his face? This dude.
Helverine?
Damien Hell.
Oh, Damien. No. Son of Satan.
Yeah. I remember like there was
that looks cool. Love the eyes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
You do have to. I do wish there wasn't the little like doink on the nose, because I'm like, I understand why they did that, but it's like, didn't need it.
Does it have different faceplates, two different expressions and stuff?
No, this is one and done. They did two Scott Pilgrims. Mm-hmm. They did this version, and then they have him with the T-shirt, and then they did like 18 different paint ways. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
like a billion different paint ways of Ramona.
Did you both see the new Joker? By the way, was that no
the musical? The second one?
Was it a musical?
It's a musical.
Is it?
I did watch a screener of it.
Okay.
And whatever.
And Dave walked right out.
I couldn't walk out. I was down here in the crater, and it was definitely that thing of like, I got done with it, and I'm like, I mean, it was fine, but my brain just kind of went, "You're all right." Like, cool.
I don't know how I'm gonna take it when I see it. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna go to the movies to see it. I mean, because I just heard the horror stories, but
there's no horror stories. It's a very beautifully beautifully shot movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if nothing else, it's a pretty movie. Like, it is just one of those that like you'll walk out, and I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you walk out of the movie and you're just kind of like, so what happened? Oh no, I have the Eastman figure upstairs. I forgot it upstairs earlier. I was working on a Halloween costume for my son, and I totally spaced that. I should go look and grab that. But first,
so I always liked this version of Quaffle. I mean, I like that he also exists on top of the classic toy version of Quaffle with the Filmation, right? But because to me, it's just like, here you can army build almost, right? It's like they're two different people, essentially, even though they're the same character. But I don't know. I like to, in my head canon, it's like here's Quaffle's like You could have a whole bunch of these other clawfuls as like minions to the other, to the classic.
If they're not called the Clawful Waffle, I quit.
Wow.
But it's just so fun to me, like how it's the toy is such a drastically different. Classic toy was such a drastically different
It's
look.
because they didn't want to animate the normal Clawful. They couldn't reuse shit.
Well, is that clawful that's from the toy form? Is that off of like a Big Jim concept or something?
No, I don't believe so.
Like, was it reused from something else? Like, I know they used to do a lot of that with like the carryover. But
No, I don't think that one was. I think Clawful was literally just like, they were like, we need a crab guy, and they were like, boom, crab guy.
I originally had this figure, and once I started doing shows and stuff, and I got rid of her, and because the price was just way high back then, and then I got her back recently, and man, like, why did I ever get rid of this figure? But once again, the price was selling at a price where I was like, hey, I'll eventually get her back. But yeah, that was the mindset, right? But yeah, she's gorgeous, man.
Dude,
always love this.
It's fun.
Yeah, that was one of those figures where it was like, wow, the head sculpt's insane. I laughed because my buddy's just like, you're looking at the face? I'm like, yeah, like I am. I'm like, what are you looking at? Then he showed me the articulation. I was like, ah, yes. That is definitely what I'm talking about. Geeky Joker 2 is more Morphin Time action. There we go. Boom. Now it's accurate.
Trying to get it so I can put this conch.
Don't get me wrong. I plan on watching that movie, though. I'm just looking. I grew up with a lot of musicals. I grew up in that time frame where my mom was the musical freak of the house, so I sat and watched tons of musicals. So I've seen them all.
My wife and I met on a production of Little Shop of Horrors. I worked theater in high school. I love musicals. I'll be the first.
Yeah, man.
Seymour.
Suddenly Seymour. Yeah. Once again, my mom was like such a big fan of, but especially the stuff from the 50s and 60s. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I literally put this guy back here. I'm like, oh, how did that look on frame? Never mind. Doesn't matter. There we go. The team up we all knew that we didn't want or two.
But it was awesome because my dad was into, Guns and Navarone, and and we just had that. So I had a Green Beret for a father, so he really like militant family, and we all just like, it was so I had the soft side and the rough side, so that's how it was in my family.
I was gonna say you were one of the Von Trapp kids. Entirely too many times as a child. Like one of those things where like you watch it as a kid and you're like, oh, they're singing. Oh, they need to leave the venue. Oh, they're sneaking away from the bad guy. And as an adult, you're like, the fucking bad guys were Nazis, Jesus. Like, just when you're small, you're going, bad people. Yes, run away from bad people.
Let me tell you a little story about that, because we're talking about Sound of Music, by the way, if you guys aren't familiar.
Okay, because I was in my head. I thought we were still on Little Shop of Horrors.
No,
I don't remember.
He went right over to Sound of Music. Nazis getting away from them. Yeah, exactly. So
Little Shop took a harsh turn. You just never watched it all the way through.
There's a scene in Family Guy where they're putting the kids to bed, and they do the whole like scene from Sound of Music, and they do the whole singing, and they do the march down the stairs. So my wife was watching, and she goes, "Oh, I know that song," and I'm like, well, it's from The Sound of Music. And she goes, what's that? And I'm laughing so hard because I had to explain The Sound of Music. And we eventually watched it together.
Oh.
So, and she loved it. So there you go. See?
Tio Mike says, Betty like West Side Story with Natalie Wood. Combined musical and violence. I will just always remember, there are far too many theater memories, but when we did Little Shop, my buddy Zach, who actually is the lead singer of the American Authors, if you've seen or heard the Best Day of My Life song, that's Zach. He played the dentist, and somewhere there is footage of him doing a very inappropriate cover of Sunday a Dentist. It's good times. or the dentist song rather, and it's
French kiss.
good times. See, I have one problem with that Ray Fillet.
It doesn't. The back doesn't move.
It's the entire figure. The pop is better. That's what bugs me.
Well, I've been sitting here looking at the pop, and I was like, well, I have the figure now, so maybe I don't need to open the pop. But I feel like
I sanded down his eyeball like on the pop, and I added arm articulation, and then I just repainted in the eyeball, and I'm like, yeah, this is better. It really kind of bugs me because it's like, oh, I don't enjoy the fact that I'm sitting here going, the pop is better than a Playmates figure, but I don't know. Hey, I made many an Audrey too, Tio. Good times. Many a puppet has been made, but
you know, it's crazy. I have an Audrey too, but it's from a pop actually. So
I have that one.
funny.
Yeah, oh, you do.
So
There's not too many pops in this house,
No,
but yeah.
I have Audrey too. My son has a Sprocket because that was the name of my dog, and he was alive. And when Sprocket passed away, I gave him that so that he could kind of hold on to something. Also, I love Fraggle Rock. But and the other one is I've been fighting buying that thing. I really want it.
Me too.
The problem is I have two dogs, and they would look at it going, "Son of a bitch." But what is the other one? Oh, I can't remember his name. The big furry beastie from Labyrinth.
Falcor.
No, not Falcor.
This is never ending story. Never mind. Yeah.
And the horse.
Labyrinth.
I can't think of the dude's name.
I can't think of his name. I know the character.
Ludo.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phantom. I appreciate you. Yeah, I have Ludo. Ludo lives actually on top of my turtle shelf because technically he's a Henson creation. Yeah. Oh man.
I love your through logic with, I mean, because the way you organize is like how my mind thinks too. I'm like, okay, well,
on my movie Turtles diorama that I have on the slide up door, I made a sticker so that it looks like a load-in dock for Mushnick and Sons, and I have Audrey 2 tucked in the window.
Nice. Very nice.
And that's my little, like, he's in the back, and it just makes me excited. Because it's the thing of, like, every so often you're looking at Toka and Razar, and then you go, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, there's part of me that, like, I want so badly for that early bird Louis Tully to fund for that, because my goodness, the world needs more Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
I'm
agree.
If I can get that Rick Moranis figure, I might put him in my Turtles display as just like Seymour got an upgrade. Like he's got a proton pack. He changed his name, became a lawyer, and now he's a Ghostbuster. He wanted to get away from that whole Mushnick gig. He didn't want to be associated with the man-eating plant. He blew it up with a proton pack. This is my headcanon.
They should just throw it in, man. I want them to throw them in. Oh yeah, they should shrink. But for real, they need to add them. They need to add that figure. Like, that's it.
I get why they're doing it the way they're doing it. My problem is my brain's going, oh fuck. Like we're at 8,000. We're at 8,200 essentially, and we have till Saturday. Actually, we have till Saturday at midnight. So oh my god, I kind of wish I was doing the stream from Saturday to Sunday now, but I'm okay doing it Friday to Saturday. But yeah, the Rick Moranis is so good. I literally just went to the HASLAB page to get the count, and I'm staring at Louis Tully. Oh hell yeah!
I saw that the new wave, the new turtle wave is coming, with like Gorilla, and
I have the Triceraton upstairs.
Well, I picked up the whole wave, but it hasn't. It's like I just got the confirmation it's going to be like here in a few days. I'm like, well, it's not here yet, so maybe it might be here in time for the marathon stream though.
You guys,
yeah, man, we need them.
Yeah.
We need them. Yeah.
Well, and
earmuffs and all
in her Ghostbusters uniform too.
I was so angry when this is my psychopathic like nerddom. I don't get mad about many things, but people are just like, well, why is that? Why is this like that? And they're like, why does he have a Spengler pack on or a Spengler thing on? And I'm like, because he borrowed the suit. He's not a legitimate Ghostbuster. He's just fucking trying to help. Like I felt entirely like a dickhead when that happened. I don't even remember where it was. It was on some group that I was in. I was just like, oh, it was in a Ghostbuster group. And I was just like, you're in a Ghostbusters. Come on, man. Anyways, I keep staring at this thing because I just want to play with this more, but I'm like, I have nowhere to put it yet. So it's like, yeah, should I go up and get the Triceraton? I have him. I opened him up in South Dakota. He's really cool. He's a big chunk of plastic.
Yeah, I could tell he was enormous. That thing. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out if I have enough space room on this. I'm like, I probably don't.
He is a brick of a figure. Like, I will say that was the one thing that kind of bugged me is they needed to build in a little bit more articulation here because he can go, and that's about it. He can't even get a 45. Now you know how a certain person feels when a certain someone misspeaks about Sonic, and that's why I wrote the description announcing Mr. Jones today. I know it's even crazier. I think in total I've announced 61 people, I think, for the marathon stream. And there are still 6 more to announce tomorrow. The Tobin Spear guy, yeah. Oh, is that the paperback?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it's with illustrations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when Mr. Burnham was working on that. We may have talked about a few things.
That's so
That's awesome.
The Vigo, look at that gorgeous Vigo. Man. Yeah. Okay. I want all these now. Well, I'm getting so excited. It's like as I'm seeing the Mondo figures coming out, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
We've waited so long for these. Like, I cannot tell you. What is it? 35 years? How long? When did it come out? Right? Yeah.
I mean, there are the select figures,
but not of the one second. Okay, yeah. So we had the 4 Ghostbusters, but I'm saying like all the it has such an array of really cool ghosts that we've never had, and it's like how, right? We have
well, like the crazy thing is. Do you know what the most comprehensive real Ghostbusters toy line is since the OG real Ghostbusters line?
From Diamond?
No, it was Mego. The Megos that they did, because they did all 4 Busters, Janine, Sam Hain. They did if I remember correctly, the Citizen Ghost Ghostbusters, and they also did an exclusive Peter Venkman that was San Diego Comic-Con exclusive in just his normal beige jumpsuit.
Oh, wow. Funny.
And the cool thing was, if you got the Sam Hain and Janine, the box that it had, you could fold it up and it made the firehouse as a background piece.
Oh, that's fun. Well, that's the thing. I think that they were trying to do the firehouse, or right? Was it where it was like the building, right? With Diamond, where there was like build the building,
build the firehouse.
But they never made the whole thing, right?
No, it's the doors. That is one thing I have pined after for years, just because I'm like that. I want to put it in my Ghostbusters display so badly, but it's like I don't know. Let's walk down. Dave gets angry about how expensive stuff is.
One second, I'm grabbing something that I just found.
Do it.
I could see Duart Studios, right? Like doing something like that. Like just imagine if he'd been made the whole building. I
have thought about just straight up going.
I gotta talk to him this weekend.
Between him and Mike, High School Creations and Duart. Yeah, there they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're great figures outside. Like, I love the figures, and they did Slimer too.
Yeah.
They also did the Citizen Ghost versions of them. They did Citizen Ghosts, and they did a Slimer, and technically they did a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that was small, and they did
Slimer. I don't know if you can see the Slimer behind me.
And that was Mego that did those, though, right? Or
those the original? Those were the Diamond Select ones.
Those were the Diamond Select, but the original Mego ones, we're talking what, like 80?
These were
the Mego
were Diamond.
Were late, were 2000s. Like they were part of that like revival
Mm.
of the 8-inch ones.
And they did the
I got
Ecto.
that.
They did the Ghost version ones of them too. I thought it was like an exclusive, didn't they?
What?
I thought they did like a 4 set.
It was a 6-pack. It was the Citizen Ghost set. It was from Diamond Select. It was first released at San Diego Comic-Con. It came with the Citizen Ghosts, like so the Ghostbusters, and then it came with a transparent blue terror dog, which is right up there. And then it came with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that was all roasted, who I actually have in the other room that is playing basketball with the Super 7 Optimus Prime. Like an adult.
Oh, man.
Dude, I still love the Select figures. I am over the freaking moon of those Mondo ones. Now that it's free domestic shipping, whew, my brain's saying yes. My wallet is saying run away.
How many 3-packs did you guys get from Hasbro of those little puff, like the was it the
miniature
Puffs?
Two.
Yeah. Those
Did they
were
just
awesome.
come out? Was
No,
that
no,
after?
No,
Those
they came out like
after Afterlife.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The mini puffs, I got 2 packs. Ollie immediately took 2 out of the 3 of them from one of the packs, and then I got with the HASLAB on pack. It came with one that was burnt.
Mm.
That's neat. Look at that.
That's cool. It's a cool hoverboard. Cool.
Yeah, Geeky, break that open, man.
This is fun. This is a really fun base on here too.
Excuse me.
Let's see if I can get this in there.
That's neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
During Friday's stream, we'll be doing some giveaways for these as well, which is
hell yeah.
So we're going to be giving away some of the
Super
action stuff, right? So
cool.
Yep. So I'm getting a few of these to give away as well at that. And once again, I'm going to show it one more time because this is going to be available as a giveaway. And I got a couple of other little surprises I'm going to give away for you guys as well. So, and I'll be sending them out. It's all to those winners.
Woo-hoo. Very excited,
go,
man.
baby.
Thank you. Thank you again for your generosity. And just
man,
being
of
part of
course.
this marathon stream, man. It's going to be...
Of course.
I am both excited and terrified for this year.
Well, I'll be doing the Wayne Toy Show right after. Literally, like I'm gonna hang out throughout the evening, and I'm just gonna rock like the next day at the Wayne Show. And who knows? Maybe I'll jump on right after that.
I'm for it, man. This is so. It comes sorry, I didn't even show it off before. I opened up the Dudley Boys. So they actually come with 2 tables, which is very cool. The figures themselves are amazing, but this popped me. It's a ECW like backdrop. So if you fold it out this way, you can have that behind your figures.
Oh, neat.
That's really cool. Oh my god. I should also mention, if you hear a fan in the background, we did the last of the drywall today, and not gonna lie, it might cause me to call it quits a little early tonight, just because.
Are you getting some fumes going?
The fumes and everything else down there. Yeah, you got to be careful.
I have the window open and the fan's blowing
It'll be a very interesting marathon stream, won't it?
Well,
yeah,
it looks amazing from what you showed me earlier too. Like
it's going to be really cool. I'm very excited. I have to do a little minor surgery on my Billy bookcases tomorrow in order to get them to fit where I need them to fit. But outside of that, everything's coming up Millhouse. So I'm very, very excited. Tito says he'll start smiling like Giant Man. Yeah. Those weren't Pim particles. Oh, what up, dude? Retro, how's it going, bud? Be a fun one this weekend, that's for damn sure. I think we have about 3/4 of the fucking toy industry coming on. I realized also, I think we're gonna, by the time the stream is over, I think we'll have had people that are participating in 5 different countries.
That's so rad.
Which is pretty cool.
Well, what it'll mean by like when we're on at 4 o'clock in the morning, it'll be somebody's afternoon. So it's gonna.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like
shout
right
out
now,
to,
it's Australia's morning right now.
Mhm.
Yep. I was gonna say shout out to David Display's Model Behavior and Daisho Creations. Also, Duart coming on in the wee hours. It's gonna be a hell of a fun time. Oh, Wiley Kid.
Dude, this is rad. Look at this. This base is. Yeah, that's cool.
Sorry. No, that's one way to lose a hand.
My mind goes all the way back to when it was like Matty Collector. Do you remember that? Where it was where they had the Thundercats line, and I was like, they're not gonna stop before they get to the Wily Kids.
And then they did.
The Wily Cats, yeah.
Oh, Link says, "Let's go Dodgers." I'll have to scope that out after. Oh, that's neat. That Coffin one was one that I never picked up. That and actually that and the arcade, I was always like, I should pick this up, and I just never made it around to it.
Well, I will definitely just message me, DM me your address, man, or your PO box, and I'll send you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real.
No worries, man.
No, for real. I got you. Yeah, man. I brought a bunch of these. Yeah, man.
Dude, I like legitimately. I love their effects. I that's another thing that I'm very excited for. Once I get this thing, I never thought I'd say that about a best action figure. But
it looks phenomenal.
Legitimately awesome.
Is there anything different with this Donnie, or is it the same Donnie? Just
same Donnie, different accessories.
Okay.
Link, I love the Giant Man. I legit had to stop myself from playing with it. So I forced myself to open up the 2 other things that had come in. And then I'm probably going to go back to playing with Giant Man. Because I'm a child. Oh, no. I didn't. So one disadvantage. Oh, there you go.
Throwing up.
You can't attach the belts around their waist. They're too thick.
What was this for?
The ECW Dudley Boys.
Mm.
So Bubba definitely is too. This Bubba is definitely too rotund in order to hit that.
Dang! Oh, that's cool. How did you have him displayed? Did you pose him in the standard look, or did you have it with this?
I did standard. I did transform him once, which sounds weird saying I transformed him, but Masters of None says I got my J&B not Luke today. It's so beautiful. Hell yeah. Link says nice. It's crazy how so many people were crying about it and disliking, but for everyone wants it. That FOMO hits hard. Yeah. This figure is insane. Ah, Jesus. Poor Doctor Strange. He's having a rough time.
Oh, it's just okay. Do I take off the hand? Is that what I do? How do I put this on?
I can't see what you're. Those plug onto his feet.
Oh well, that makes more sense then.
Yeah, they just like pop on like shoes.
Oh yeah. He has the smaller wheels for his hands. I'm seeing that now. I'm like, oh me. This is why I don't. Why me and Transformers don't do so great.
Yes, that's.
I love them, but at the same time, I get flummoxed by them. So, should that be my whole thing at the marathon stream? Is just me trying to figure out for 18 hours or whatever, or 24 hours, just trying to figure out how to actually transform the Transformer.
I mean, we'll just put you in like a little side camera. And Geeky do it.
With as the time is counting down, within 24 hours, can he make this into an actual Transformer?
Do you remember how many people had problems with like the Batmobile that where they couldn't figure out the button and people were like practically breaking them open, like literally cracking the top open because there was a little button right at the front that you just pressed and just
be nice to Robo. He's old. No. I
didn't even remember that one, but
yeah, Robo got. Oh my God, he just got shit on.
Wait, do you remember the live stream where they were opening this right here?
Dude, so I kind of made this into a wheeler.
Yep. Oh shit, that's cool.
Remember when they were opening this and they were putting it together? And
Yeah.
I was dying. Because Phoebes and Robo were just cracking me up. Because Phoebes was more concerned about how the wheels were gonna go.
Yeah.
And but not recognizing that they were all just the same. You could just pop them on and it's like boom, 1, 2, 3. But there were people that had problems with MODOK. Remember MODOK? Like they were just trying to mess with the head and just like trying to figure it out, and it was just pretty. I
remember thinking that I was nuts because I could not figure MODOK out, and then I realized one of the pegs on mine was busted, like it was missing. So I was like, that's why it's not pegging together properly. And I was like, then once I figured that out, I was like, oh, it just goes like this. It worked out perfectly. Oh, can Geeky or Robo transform hurt? The world will never know. Don't do that. People will think Geeky is signing while he's just trying to transform a turtle. Cat tends to play mind games with Phoebes and Robo sometimes. Oh, I'm aware. That's neat.
Yeah, man. They came with so many accessories just in the coffin alone. So this is just from here, and it's like, a lot of accessories.
Toy Chase is throwing shade at everyone today. Robo, Phoebes, no one is safe.
No one's safe.
Oh, you think
except you, Hankin?
I don't know if Robo Fett. I hope that they'll throw in Louis Tully, but I will never push that away. But I hope we get him one way or another. That's neat. It's a really nice figure.
I can't. It is. I can't take the hands are like
they are real hard.
So
they are real hard.
So for now, he's just gonna be a roller skater. I mean, that's
agreed.
Yeah.
Also, you have to put on his butt rockets and his alternate head.
Oh. Well, I'm worried about his head though, because his head feels like it is difficult too here.
Heat it up if you can. If you can't, it will pop off, but it is locked. Like mine was super locked because of the paint. Yeah. I just set one of those up in my garage.
Cool.
Chops off.
Man. Yep.
I wonder though, can this? Nah.
Wait, what?
This isn't gonna fit. This isn't gonna work. It's not. There's nowhere near.
No, it's definitely not.
No. But
oh man, what's up, Grant G? Grant from Gillette's Children's Hospital Foundation here. Just wanted to say a huge thank you ahead of your marathon stream this week. Can't wait to watch some of the stream. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I've been putting in the work. We got over 60 guests coming in. It's going to be ridiculous. I even have a few pre-tapes that some very nice folks sent in. So stay tuned for those. We're already $3,500 up raised, so that's amazing.
That's incredible.
Last year, my goal was $9,001 just so I could make the stupid "it's over 9,000" joke, and we blew that out of the water, hitting 10,000 in one. So
Dude, that's incredible.
Phantom Crow says, "I really just want to point out that Geeky made a Return to Oz reference with that Wheeler comment." Phantom Crow. It was the combination. It was multi. Never mind.
No, it was Return to Oz. He got it right. It was also a Dave Wheeler.
Oh, I know.
Reference. But
I said there were layers. There were layers.
Oh yeah, that was
like an onion.
Anytime I can sneak in a Return to Oz reference, you're gonna hear it.
That's fair.
And that's
by the way,
and that's no guff.
Hold on. Speaking of Wheelers, big shout out to friend of the channel Pikmin's Vinyls, because he did a Wheeler.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That from like a while back, right?
Not super far back. Hold on, let me see if I
it was
can
cool.
find it.
I remember that. I'm surprised there's not more like Return to Oz love. I've seen one. I think I've seen like a TikTok, like a custom TikTok figure at one point, but
yeah,
there's a lot of cool characters in that.
Actually, that reminds me, I needed to circle back around to poke good old Professor Pikmin about the marathon stream.
a gnome king would be pretty dang cool. Just saying.
Dude, hold on. I will pull up my favorite character from Return to Oz.
Was it the couch? The couch dude? That's like was that Guff? No. So I always get there's a couple different gnome kings within the Oz world. There's like Ruggido, and there is I think was Guff one of the gnome kings in a different iteration?
This is my favorite character from Return to Oz. Because this fucking
Jack
terrified me as a child, but man, I love his design. Like
so
that
good.
whole movie was so trippy to me. Like I remember watching it just being like, I love him and terrified of him. But still to this
Mombi was all terrifying. It was all just like a fever dream. It was incredible. But like Mombi, like her removing her head and putting on like a different head. It's like what? My kid self was like.
Jamie Lynn, unfortunately, I got that side eye with Giant Man. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel bad doing this. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Hank. Yeah. I'm going to try something. Because I just thought of this. I'm wondering if there's some wiggle in the... If there's some wiggle in the eye plate. So, like, it shifts a little bit. You know what I mean? There is.
Ooh, I wonder.
I mean, that being said, this is terrifying. Look into my eyes. Yeah. But they're definitely, I mean, if you're looking at that, you can tell that they're off. Legends Deadpool Colossus is also a solid fig. Glad to get it in platform. Hell yeah. Yeah, the eyes, these are supposed to be the straight ahead eyes, unfortunately. And they are definitely off to the side. Come to think of it, I just because I want to see what they look like, I'm curious what the zombie eyes look like in normal headstones. Because they're very foggy.
Here's me. Have some fun.
Come Steve Buscemi.
Donnie in Lexington. Donnie in Lexington show. There.
At least, yeah.
They look alike. They talk alike.
Yeah. See, those are dead on. That's kind of funny. So if you want them slightly foggy-eyed, you can use the zombie eyes. Very interesting.
Oh, that's fun. So he's got the bow staff hub in the back there too. I don't think the other one had that.
I thought it did.
Maybe. I don't know.
Now you gotta
look like he has munchies a little bit.
Now you gotta give him a staff. Give Lex a staff. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. I got a little boxing gloves.
Here.
Right.
Let's do it.
He looks great, but yeah, I'd like the straight eyes. Do you know if we all have to contact them? It sounds like a pretty widespread issue. I am actually going to do it on this stream right now because otherwise, you best believe your boy will forget. And it'll be like December and people will start getting their replacement eyes and I'll go, wait.
Oh, no.
Shit. I do like that you can have like emo Giant Man. Swoop.
Oh. That's fun.
There you go, buddy. I told you you'd be okay. I don't want to put the like angry head on him. Like I feel weird. Oh, you're so happy.
Happy boy.
I'm gonna do it. So how do I do this? Hasbro Pulse. I need the email.
Oops.
Oh, where is the email? What the email? Who we are. Contact us. I will. Email. What? The E-Man.
Hi, I am Hasbro Pulse. Hi, I'm Mr. Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, poop. Oh, no. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Ah, that's neat.
Oh, I like these.
Yeah,
Like an
yeah,
extra.
Sorry.
Did you get a Manhunter too?
No.
No. There's I'm contemplating getting a second one just because you can do like the various head swaps on there.
I saw someone do a really kick-ass custom with that the other day, and I can't think of what it was. Oh, someone made a Magneto out of it. And I was like, damn.
Oh,
That's a big Magneto.
dude.
Yeah.
But I could totally see that. Like you just take off the head, you had the body there for the most part.
It was real neat.
Even just like swapping out, if you gave him a silver helmet, right?
Well,
totally see that.
Yep. No, just put a cape and like a select head on it, and it was
put like a drop down the middle where it makes an M, like the classic. In case no one knew at the time, there's Magneto. I love that. I don't know. It's the same thing with the Turtles. What am I saying?
I feel bad because we're already 17 minutes past the hour, and I got to run this. So here we go. Sorry, Matt.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Boo Cat made it for 3 cats. Hell yeah. Shaggy, sorry I didn't remind you. I thought it was Tuesday thing. No, I run it on all streams if I can. The bean footage is on, and thanks, Matt. Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card. Top of the freaking card. 3 cats. Because kitty.
I got 1 cat and it's bad enough. But no, I love my pets. I love my cat.
I have 2 dogs, and I am deathly allergic to cats. I love cats, but I don't want to die. So
cats seem to know when you're allergic to them too, and want to come.
Because they love you extra hard.
It's like I love cats, but I'm also very allergic. And every time there's a farm we like to go to, and it's like the cats will come up to me immediately, knowing fully well, like, I can't love you.
Oh yes,
love you closely.
I have the perfect Halloween cat too, because he's pitch black.
Oh.
And yeah, he is all black, and he's a short hair, and he's been my other son for 9 years, and a big part of my family. So,
makes me happy. It's not a cat thing. I'm sorry. I broke the train, but I repainted my Corey Bowen cast, and now that is truly the ultimate Captain America right there, with the Marvel Select shield that you can spin because it's a separate piece. So no matter how you pose him,
is that right? Like, you're gonna make me grab them right off of
the Marvel Select. Yeah, so it's 2 separate pieces.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that you can pose the shield. Oh, hi, Stormy. Are you trying to figure out how to get over here? There's a lot of crap in your way. Hi. Yeah, Stormy knows how to find her way. Come
be right back.
Hello, Stormy. Hello, Stormy. Oh, you scared Tim away. You scared Tim away. Oh, yes. I love you so much. Stormy says hi to Geeky. You say hi, Geeky. Here, do you want to come in further? Stormy, come here. Come here. Okay. Come on, up. There you go. Now you're proper.
Hey, Stormy.
Oh, hi,
hey, Stormy.
There's a giant. Did you hear me say cat? You love cats. You love cats. You love Smudge. You love Smudge. You love to chase her.
Was this for his feet, or is this where do you use the?
I don't know. I don't have it.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now Tim is
What?
flustered.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't even notice this.
Yeah, both. If I remember correctly, the crown shield has it too, where you can pose it. Because I have mine like posed up as a first appearance cap.
Yeah,
It's a great figure.
I love this figure for real. One of the top 10 for the year.
Ooh.
Seriously, I'm going that route right now.
Did you pre-order any of those Sentinels? Those they went up. Yeah, a couple of them. They look huge, plans. Right?
They're 22 inches tall. They're shorter than they're actually about they're right there. If I remember correctly. So they're large. I mean, okay, for scale.
Well, is Giant Man in the? I'm trying to think in the comic world. Is Giant Man bigger than the Sentinels, or are they?
He can be.
Well, what is his maximum? Have they determined like what is?
It varies. I mean, there's been so many different iterations. I think it was something ridiculous, like 70 stories or something. Let's check this. Let's see.
How many giant-sized Irmas is he? Attack of the 50-foot Irma.
How tall can Giant Man get? At first, he found out that he could not support his own weight if he grew to height above 12 feet tall. Later, he was able to reach far greater heights, even 100 feet tall, and still move about comfortably. But he became weaker in proportion to the amount that he grew beyond 12 feet. So 100 feet tall, apparently.
I wonder his mass.
He's large.
If you are larger, if like would the oxygen level, right? Because you go to a certain height, and it's harder to breathe, right? So if you are to scale with, like, if you're like, we're bigger than, I don't know. This is me trying to science things out in real time, and I'm like, not the probably not asking the right question.
Well, it depends on how high, because I've been on the top of a couple of mountains, and yet I still can breathe, but like, you feel a little different because the air is lighter up there.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, unless you're...
Oh, there we go. I can like lock this dude on me. There we go. My buddy. My buddy. My buddy. Yeah.
Get the little baby, get the baby thing where you could carry him right on your chest.
So funny enough, when the Sentinel came out, I was going to film a thing in the Mall of America where I was going to get as many people as I could from the local toy scene to go to the Mall of America to walk around with the Sentinels and the Baby Bjorn and call it the Sentinel Walk and try and do like a fundraiser that way. Well, I went through the proper channels because I didn't want to just have a bunch of people show up and start filming, because I didn't want to get in trouble. And turns out I would have, because of events in the mall and such. And I'm like, oh, well, I am bummed that never came to fruition. I am always grateful that I at least was smart enough to look up, like, oh, hi, Mitch. What was going on? There's usually some governor. He gets weaker, slower, dumber. Yeah, exactly. Maul is the one who gets. Oh no, Mr. Jones. Hold on, I can fix that. I just got notified that what? Why can't I fix this? For some odd reason, it did not tag Mr. Jones properly on Instagram. So I'm fixing that real quick.
Have you seen these new? There's new ones that came out, I think.
What are those? What is that?
This is like the Build-A-Things from. It's like Five Below has these.
Oh no, I haven't.
So this is a vending machine one where you can build like ooze canisters in the vending machine, and I think it like will theoretically. I think you could spin the thing and actually vend the ooze out. So I don't know. I was thinking I'd try and put this together on the marathon because the reality is it may only be like 8 pieces, in which case then it's not going to take like, oh, I got this all planned out. I'm going to build this thing. It's going to take me a long time. And it's like, there you go. But it looks cool. There's a couple of them. There was one that was, but what's fun is that all of these come together to make like a mini sewer layer, like all the different sets. You can put them together and it's like, it has a background to it.
Oh, because I was going to say, I have the 2 that make it's a pizza parlor.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are the only 2 I have.
There's some new ones. There was one that was like a skate. It was like the cheapskate. It was like that was. I don't know if I've seen that. Is Leo? Maybe it was just a skateboard with Leo on the ramp, like a skate park. And there was I saw the pizza parlor one. There's another one too, though. There was Donnie's Lab. They have Donnie's Lab also.
Oh, I have that cheapskate one. That cheapskate one came out a minute ago.
Okay.
It disappeared.
All right. So.
Oh, here we go.
This is the one that you.
Hey, yeah.
Designed.
I am very curious if my name pops up on anywhere on that package.
Do you want me to look?
You can give it the once over.
This is going to you.
You can open it, Geeky.
No. You designed this, correct?
Did?
Yeah, and it's freaking awesome. So no, this is gonna go to you if you don't have yours yet. And I'm not. It says who Boss Fight Studios is, but it doesn't have you on.
Boo.
It has a Dave, but it's Dave Reeves. That's not you.
No.
As far as unless it's like a pseudonym of you.
No,
I don't think so.
Not.
Yeah. So.
That's a bummer. Oh well.
Well, I don't know. Give me a minute. I'll look it over and I'll see. It's a really cool. It's a really cool figure though. It's a really cool design. I like the small one's got the small version has. So what is this? I'm trying to figure out the background. So he shrinks.
Yeah, down to the size of a frog.
So I've got like the opposite of this. I'm holding like the opposite of Giant Man, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the base here too, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's like on a base.
Yep.
That's a fun looking base. It's like is that what he does? He does jumping moves.
Yep. He is super agile.
I dig this a lot.
He is. Yeah. That was a really fun one. Like that. Yeah.
Did you do this other one? Was this? Did you design other characters from this wave too?
No, Oro was the only one I got to really work on. I cleaned up the files for Gorgola or Gorgola.
This guy.
Gorgola. Yeah.
Gorgola?
I got to clean up one of the files for that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oro should be here soon with my pilot. Hell yeah. Yeah. The crazy thing is like that unmasked head. I don't know if I can show this on stream. I'm not gonna risk it. That unmasked head. They're like, we want it to look like this actor. I was like, okay. And so I drew a full like turnaround of it, and they're like, that was really quick. I'm like, you do know what I do for a living, right?
That's really cool. It's a really
I'm super freaking stoked. Like it's been one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I'm still hoping I might get some samples from Boss Fight, but
yeah, Ethan, see if you can like just get it as close as you can so I can see that face.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that's
here. I'm gonna do the back where it's less shiny.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. So then you can see there.
Yep.
Okay.
hold on, boink.
Oh, there you go.
The funny thing is, I don't know if. Well, let me see if I have the. I don't know if I have a picture of the.
This whole wave is so freaking cool. Yeah. And so like.
Thanks, bro.
So it's like batons. So he has like batons from.
So
his
he
head
can go like this and just fling them. It's yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, this is going to you. I really want to open it, but it's going to you.
Kiki, open it. I'll get mine in
I'm
time.
not. No, you need to open this first.
Here.
It is your design, man. Can't do it.
Looky. Here, I can
Refuse to do
pop
it.
this up real quick. But there he is.
Yeah, that's cool.
There you
There's
go.
Oro. Take him back down just in case. I don't want to get in
Just-
trouble.
I'll get a
again,
screw grab later.
The figure's out, so I think I'm safe. Yeah, I'm super stoked for that. The Boden Kenya line, is insanely cool. Like it's incredibly beneficial to a very awesome community. Focusing on the Boden Kenya is the first Afro-Puerto Rican heroine, which is really damn cool. And that dude, like, he throws so much money into the arts and to schools and stuff down in PR. It's really freaking cool. So
Awesome.
it was a pleasure to work on. It was neat because it's an indie comic line, and I got to work on a toy. Literally, that was my first toy that I fully designed for a company, not for like a random Kickstarter or a friend's Kickstarter or a custom run or something. That is a toy that is mass produced, that will be available in stores, that is available for pre-order right now on BBTS, and for order on Entertainment Earth and laborenkenya.com. Which I think from Boss Fight. I don't know if Boss Fight Shop even has them up anymore, to tell you the truth, but my guess is they would.
BBTS still I think has stock. Yeah, it's this chef's kiss on this, man. This is a really cool figure.
I'm very.
It looks a lot of fun.
Yeah, I again, it's that weird thing of I haven't had hands on it yet. Like, legitimately, the last time I saw that figure was at PowerCon. They had the prototype, the resin prototype on display, without any paint on it. And so it was that thing. I believe I posted a picture and said, "Holy shit balls, it's real," because I had designed that thing and then crickets. Like, I saw some of the turnarounds of the sculpts, like, here and there, but it was one of those things of like walking into PowerCon, and like I worked the Boss Fight booth for a good chunk of a day or so. And I was back there with Fred and that crew, and it was just that thing of like, I designed that. I drew that, and now it's a toy. Like, that's gonna be it. It's a toy. And then, like, that's the same thing with that coffin box Vampiro, which props to everybody for buying that thing out on BBTS. It's sold out. It's gone, which is dope. And that premium wave is still up. So hope it's not good. It's indeed. So yeah, I don't know. Makes me feel distant. That looks like he's hanging on for dear life. Like, oh wait, I wonder. Oh no, I was gonna see if I could make him look like he was flying, but that's kind of creepy looking. Oh god. Okay. Definitely did not just almost drop Giant Man. You get to stay right here, big guy.
Don't show the pages that I want to show.
It's so good, Geeky.
It's so good, and
that toy line is so good, and the comic is so good. Issue one of the official book dropped in Comic Shop.
Yeah, well, I just saw that Big Bad was like it was showing like the collected of that now too. It's like pre-order for that. You can get the trade.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, so it's like I'm just looking at these, right, and it's like I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's just like if this is like a teaser, if this is a hint as to what's coming, I need all of these because they look so freaking cool. But I still haven't been able to find the Merman figure anywhere. Is that was Walmart, right?
It was Walmart.
But it's not like around anymore, is it?
Legitimately, like, Tony found one like super early on, like when they were just like, "Hey, did you know that this is starting to hit stores?" And people were like, "No way!" And then Tony's like, "Look what I found." I'm like, "Dude, where'd you find those?" Like, it's one of those instances of just like, "Dude, what the hell? Where?" And so many people haven't gotten their hands on it, and it's wild. Still no Merman around here either. Yeah. Oh, just
my hope is that eventually there's going to be a glut of it, just like everywhere, right?
I don't know, because I feel like every one of the other figures, like Krang and Leatherhead and all the Walmart figures have hit, and when they hit, there's like full pegs. Moss Man, there were like what, 2 pegs?
Well, I haven't seen Leatherhead in the stores though. I got mine online, but that's
really okay.
Yeah, I've never seen it actually in stores.
I'm not gonna lie, there is part of me that's like, I kind of want to go up to the Walmart that usually has like a butt ton of them here in the cities, because I'm like, that was one of those where I pre-ordered them and like a week later I walked in there and I'm like, these are on the store shelves and it says that it's 3 months out on Walmart.com, and so I just canceled my pre-orders and bought them right there.
Oh dang!
King Hiss, the King Hiss Foot Soldier and Snake Shredder are up for pre-order on Hasbro, or not Hasbro, on Walmart. But it's like, I don't know, that the fact that they made King Hiss a foot soldier, my brain's like,
it doesn't, right. My mind was that weird. I was weirded out by that too. I think it's a really cool design, but like logically, right?
No, not you. No, Leatherhead just got pushed back to November 30th. And see, Leatherhead I found in Madison, Wisconsin, in Walmart. I was at Madison Pop Expo. I had to stop off to grab some markers. And, you got to hit the toy department if you're going into a Wally World. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go back there. I'll probably find nothing. That's okay. And I walked back and I was like, sweet, sassy Molassy. All right. Oh, man, I have had my hat on way too long today. Whoa. Sorry.
No, that just reminds me of when I was in Houston, Texas, man. I used to find so much stuff, but now I'm in an area where it's like, ooh, I got like, everything's empty and people just pick up everything. Here in the East Coast, especially in the Jersey and New York tri-state area.
Yeah.
Oof, you got to drive further out just to hunt down.
Yeah.
Texas tends to get a lot of stuff first. Oh God, I've noticed that.
Yeah. Plus, where I lived, I used to hit up like 5 different like places. Like I could go to 5 different Walmarts within like an hour's drive.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
That's like, there's one near me, and it's the Eden Prairie one, and it's like that's one of those Walmarts where they're like, "Hey guys, we're remodeling it. We're gonna reopen it," and I'm like, "Holy crap!" And I walked in, I'm like, oh, they just washed the floors. Like, everything's exactly the same. They're still the same figures from like 4 years ago.
Seriously, there was like 3 on my route just driving home. I remember that. Like literally, like from on Washington, 1, and then on I-10 there were 2. So it was like one after the other. So it was like bang, 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 and I would pull into all of them. But you find everything.
Yeah, Kaimo. Geeky and myself are in Minnesota. Mayor over there is out east.
Yeah. Are you or do you not want to say? Are you in?
No.
Are you New York, New Jersey? Where
I'm in New Jersey. I'm in the town of Nutley, which is like literally I am minutes away from like downtown Manhattan.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Like, yeah, I'm 1 tunnel away and boom, I'm already downtown.
Nice.
Yeah. And I can get there literally like in minutes if there's no traffic. But it all depends on what time you're leaving and what time you're going to the city. So if I was to go into the city mad early in the morning, I usually beat majority of the traffic going in. Coming back home, I kind of manage it out. But if not, I take a train into the city and I'm there real quick. It's fast.
Right on. Nightmare, those WWE TMNT figures. Dude, it's such a weird hit or miss thing. Like those hit, like both times went from I didn't see anything to all of a sudden it was like I found all 3 of Wave 1 at a store and I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab them. And Wave 2, I was with Ollie, and Ollie kind of has just now started to get into wrestling, and he was like, "Is that Cody as Casey Jones?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh my god." Oh shit, kind of says, dope, I'm an hour north of the cities and a bit south of St. Augusta. Okay, cool. Right on. Very cool. Well, welcome. You'll appreciate the sign up. That Leo, I'm still I'm not grabbing that one. I like it. I think it's cool, but the first release I like. The first one reads more like He-Man-y, if that makes sense. Like that one's a little like too it's it's Leo with the three colors.
It's different. I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
It feels like it's the same Leo, but with it kind of feels like like if you think classic Masters of the Universe, right? It's like there's He-Man, and then there's all the different versions of He-Man. So I feel like it's like basically it's still He-Man. You know, and I feel like that's what they kind of did with the Leo here. It's like it's still the Leo, but it looks very different. I don't know.
Like I think the only one that I have on order that's a duplicate turtle is I have Donnie on pre-order, the second Donnie, because I'm like, the first one you couldn't take off the helmet, so it's like, oh, Donnie's always got his curlers in. Like, you know, he's got that going on. And like I was tempted by Raph because he has two Sai. But I was like,
I saw there was the Rattler too. I saw someone do this with theirs where it was like they took the neck from Rattler and they put it with Donnie. So it made it look like it's like a bow staff neck, kind of like Mecha Neck Donnie.
Yikes.
And I was like,
But when you have the Mecha Neck attachments, you could do it with the Mecha Neck. That would make more sense for Donnie.
You could. And I mean, you bring up a good point.
Either way, you're still detaching Donatello's head. So
yeah. He's had his shell detached often, right? Why not his head once or twice?
He has been murdered before.
Well, his head too, technically, right? Because he was like there was the one where he shrunk himself down, Mirage, and he went into like the turtle, basically the turtle body.
Yep.
So I don't know.
It's been a minute.
Oh no, he did lose his head but spoilers. I don't know if I should say.
That's different. He didn't come back from that one.
No.
Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just making sure my head's still attached. Just gotta really get it on that ball peg. No bobblehead here. Just all right. Oh, Donnie is on pre-order here as well. Only 1-2 for the head reason as well as because it's Donnie. Hey, Bartman. Do the Bartman. No, it's D Bart. D. Kelsey Grammer. I will say now I'm kind of excited because I kind of want to make a Scott Pilgrim arcade machine.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Like that'd be cool.
Do they give you stickers
this one specifically I am weathering currently for Nightmare because the battle damage one that I made for him got lost in the mail.
Well, you could always when I send you one of these, you can just make your own right there on the sets.
Oh yeah, no. I was gonna say
this screen lights up as well, so you could actually add your own screen light up and everything.
Oh, fun!
Yeah.
Oh, 3M says I want to get Bart, but I'll wait for him to go on sale. Man, I didn't even look. I got the email today of like, hey, look what's gone up, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it later. Oh, holy crap!
What?
There's a new Toxic Crusader.
Oh, the slime.
But he's even more neon than like I have a different slime version that all the hot pink is hot orange. That's really damn cool. And he comes. Does he come packed in goo? Oh, he comes packed with goo.
He needs to be next. Make this next.
Oh, is that No Zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like there were so many fun characters. There's No Zone. There was a guy who was there's a professor that was like the Too Bad, but it was like him, like the surfer dude. Yeah, and it's like there's a lot of really cool characters there, and it's like I love the Toxies, and I keep getting the Toxies, and I will keep getting the Toxies, but like I want to see more of the cast.
There's Headbanger. Thank you, Boo Cat.
Yeah,
I was literally just looking up like what was it? Because my frustration falls into like I want them to do more characters because we have I think at this point this will be the 6th Toxie,
something like that. Well, they call it like a wave too. It's like like wave 8 of Toxic. It's like, no, this is a one-shot thing. But they're, I don't know. I am a sucker for it, and I keep getting it, and I'm enabling.
I mean, I'm looking at that Toxie, and I'm going, it's hot pink. Do I need to swap out for the other and sell off the other one?
You're like, why did my button just say purchase? Why? As I'm saying this out
What
loud.
happened? Nightmare says, I was really hoping for no zone, but I'm really worried about the ultimates outside of TMNT. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. And Thundercats. I think Thundercats. Well, who knows?
I think Thundercats is still going quite strong, isn't it? Like they're.
He does have the color change. That's true. Yeah, no. The Thundercats is one of those waves one of those lines where I feel like they've dug very deep and they're starting to do the hey, look, these are the cartoon color variants. Hey, these are the toy variant colors. And it's like, how many can you do of that before people go, I'm done?
Yeah. Well,
Lion-O and Mumra just got their ninth, or I feel like billionth release with the light up eyes. And now they're like, and now that's a new body mold. And it's like, are you really going to redo every single one of those other Lion-Os and Mumras?
Here's what I would love to see. If they're gonna do more Mumras, there are so many Mumras that have never been done. There's 25 different variants of him in different disguises, right? That were in the comics, that were in the show, right?
But that's new tooling.
What's that?
But that's new tooling.
I think that's
Walmart has up the. They just decided they're doing a glow in the dark wingnut, and apparently there's also a glow in the dark scratch coming too.
Yeah,
and it's
that's reuse. That's reuse of the tooling. It's just different. It's different. It's different mold or not mold. The the injection stuff.
Yeah,
right?
It's reusing the tooling.
Right.
That's what it is.
But then what you're getting from that is there's cost saving piece to that. Then for this, there's the mind of me where I'm like, okay, now that can go into some new tooling of these other characters.
I wholly agree. I mean, that's the thing is there's all these variations. There's all these different versions that are coming out, and my brain's just going, okay, so when do you reach that threshold for now we're gonna do new tooling? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're squeezing every little dollar they can out of each of those figures. Yeah, but I don't see. I don't know.
I think Brian has said in different interviews that there's it's out I think 5 or 6 more waves, right? So they've planned. There's a bunch more that are coming, and in this last wave where they have the Thunderian Guard, they're going nice and deep in this, right? So it's they started doing the Luna.
Don't clip that audio, folks.
Yeah.
Don't clip that either.
Right. They're getting all the lunatics, right? I think that they said they're going to be doing the berserk, they're going to get to all the berserkers too. So I mean, it's they've got so many teams to build up, right?
Yeah.
But then we've got all these different comic characters too, or 2011, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was what got me all hot and bothered about the Turtles when they were 2003. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, we could get 2012 too, and then Neko was like, we got you, and I'm like, all right. I don't think they'll double up on that, which I'm kind of thankful for. But yeah. Oh, Dude Retro says, is Super 7 going to continue more of the vintage Turtles in the Ultimate line? There are still a lot of characters. Yeah, who knows at this point, because they're. They have 2 more waves of standard ones that have already gone up for pre-order. Then it's the 2003 Turtles. Then it's the second wave of the 2003 Turtles that they teased. So they're 4 waves out. They're literally into 2026 at this point, which is insane to think about.
Well, dude, I mean, to put it in perspective, I'm just getting the wave, the Gorilla wave.
Oh, I know.
We went up for order, I think, in
2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago. That's that's a conversation for a different stream. But like, hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, where is it? What the hell happened to this? See all products. Yes, I would like to see all products. Yeah, so let's do this. Ultimates. There are 69 products in Ultimates right now. So we have the wave that's hitting right now.
Did you just do that? Did you just do
Shut up, Gigi. Hold on. Hide sold out. Hide in stock. So let's do pre-orders only right now for the Super 7 Turtles line anyways. So we have 2003, and they've already shown that there's a second 2003 wave.
Yeah.
We have the Rat King wave that's up for pre-order. And I swear we had one more. So, okay, so there's 3. I guess so there's 3 waves?
Who else comes in the Rat King one? Remind me.
Rat King is Sewer Samurai or Ninja Nomad Leonardo.
Yeah.
Rat King, a battle damage foot soldier, which is just redeco. They've shown that it's going to be just redeco. And Rappin' Mikey.
Okay. Yeah, well, because originally the Rat King was going to be in that prior wave.
Yep.
And then
which I guess that might be what I'm thinking of. So even then, it's like, okay, so when do they have this slated? So 2003 Turtles are February of 2025. And they say that the Rat King wave is still due out 4th quarter of this year.
Huh.
I'll believe that when I see it, but
that'd be fun.
But yeah, and then because then there's the 3rd wave, which is the second wave of the 2003 Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
And that was, they showed off. they just showed the silhouettes. I think
the silhouettes were I think
obvious.
Yeah, Shredder, Splinter, Casey Jones, and April.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
The Gorilla just shipped from BBTS. Mine is in my pile of loot, and I am not shipping my pile of loot until this is back in one piece. So,
smart.
I should probably look. I just realized I had one thing in my pile of loot that was down to like 8 days. I'm just going to check real quick.
How
I got 11 days. I'm fine.
How deep do you think this is?
It's Jack specific, man. They're gonna fucking run. Like,
but
I look at World of Nintendo.
They're gonna be just throwing you figures. Yeah.
We'll get 80 bajillion versions of Bart and Homer, but I could easily see them getting to the point of doing like the World of Springfield line and beyond. Like going that level of deep. Because if you're doing 4 figures a wave, you're already 2 waves in. They've technically only been coming out for 2 months.
Mm-hmm. So it's like a wave a month. I don't know if they'll keep up with that pace. Although,
it's Jax, man. Like the amount of shit that they pump out for World of Nintendo and like their other toy lines, it's insane.
Here's my hope. My hope is that they get to the video game characters. Is that's and this is like very because that we could finally potentially get Life is Hell characters like within the mix, you know. But also because there's a whole bunch of characters in the game that were only in the game. So it's like
I stand by, if Jax does not do a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set of the Duff World beers, I'll be very sad.
They really should.
That's want a great idea, that should be an exclusive. It's the alcoholic beverage bottles that are the mascots.
That'd be great. They should. It's the same buck, right? It's just basically with like
faces.
Different
so
faces.
It would be like a medallion piece that they put on.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's great reuse.
They're going to come out with a ton of product. Yeah.
I gotta look up.
I could also see them pulling it, like doing what they do with Yoshi, where it's like basically it's like here's a different Duff bottle in like a bunch of different waves, right? So it's like it's basically it's just being able to reuse that buck over and over and over with a different head in different waves. But I think there's a lot of other stuff they could do that with too, from the world of Simpsons. Oh man, I want all this. I want all this all the time now.
Oh, what a toilet. Let's go, bud. I can't. Why can't I find this now? This is gonna bug the piss out of me. Characters. Nope, that's not helpful.
I wonder if there's characters that they are off limits now, though, right?
Oh, I'm sure there are.
Because I mean, there's characters that they took out of the show now too. So it's like I don't know if that with Disney. I know that because they're kind of like they're in the mix. I don't know if they are like, well, I don't know. Well, there's certain characters that are just not.
It's not like they need to like do that because of the fact that it's an actor's like appearance, what have you, or his face. Well, I don't see it being that way, but I definitely see them making the characters that they want to make.
I guess are who we need.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess an example of why I'm wondering that is because with like Funko, for instance, they just released the Quickie Mart with Bart inside the Quickie Mart versus, and so it's it feels like they're trying to, just like that character never existed.
I can see them doing. I think they will shove out a Homer and Bart as many times as they can. But like if you think about, more than likely by year's end they'll have put out more figures than Super 7 did in their 2 years with the license.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is nuts. Like,
yeah,
again, it's not as like low run toys. Like I'm not knocking Super 7. I'm just saying like
no.
I looked at Super 7's model and I'm like, why didn't you do what you did with the Turtles? You released one core character. You released one of the brothers. Nice. One of the brothers with each of the first four waves. That guaranteed you 4 waves that people were going to be invested in.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you could have done that with Bart, Homer, Lisa, Maggie and Marge. I would put in a 2-pack together, or put Lisa, or put Bart and Lisa and Marge and Maggie, and then Homer.
As it was, we only got one Maggie, and the Maggie was her like squid self, or like her alien squid self. Yeah, with the Kane Kodos, which is and it's a cool figure, but it's also
lives on my desk.
But it's not like it's not Maggie. It's a version of Maggie, but it's
it's weird. Maggie and the Pets could be a good pack. I agree.
That's and we got 2 Santa's Little Helpers, right? I think,
which is wild. Yeah. We also, dude, we got freaking oh my god, why can't I think of his name now?
Your Snowball?
No. He's the mascot dog.
Oh, Poochie.
Yeah. We got freaking Poochie before we got Marge or Lisa or Maggie.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I'm frustrated. Like, here's the thing. I have different points of like I love. I mean, I got all the lines, right? I got every single one of those lines. But like, I was like with the Krusty, I was like, how do you not put that Homer head in there? That was like from the first appearance.
Yeah,
Krusty.
Because at one point Homer was supposed to be Krusty.
Right.
Which is a weird deep dive. Holy shit, it's 2 minutes to the top of the hour. Too sweet to be sour, too hot to handle, too cold to hold. But I want to toss it around real quick for y'all to plug, and then I'm going to plug, and then we can get the hell out of here. And I will see you all for the marathon stream. So real quick, you know what? We'll start down with Geeky. What you got coming up? What you got going on?
Well, the most important thing is on Friday, where I'll be back on the marathon stream right here. So, but there's a lot of other stuff coming too. I've got here's something fun. This is evolving. I brought it up a couple shows ago, I think, with the Puppet Company. Puppets. There's now a thing going where you could go there now and put in puppets.net/speakygeekyofficial, and it's like 10% off everything and free shipping. So there's going to be more that's going to be really fun that I'm excited to tell you about. That's going to be very collaborative. But it's going to be stuff that folks are going to enjoy. So go at the very least take a look and see what is over there, because I think you're going to find some stuff you like. Deep Dive is almost finished for 2012, so that, at least on the written form, it still needs to be made. But that's going to be coming soon too. And there's some new animations that a new animation for a new series that I'll be having on the channel too. It's been coming along really nicely. I keep forgetting. I want to give you, Dave, next time I'll have to send it to you in advance so you can tease. You guys will get the first. You guys will see it first.
All right.
We'll make sure it gets shown on the show here first.
Most excellent.
Yeah.
Tim.
Hey, what's up, people? You can find me at Instagram at toy.chase, and you'll find me right back here on Friday. Other than that, I will be Saturday at the Wayne Show, but I'll be back here on Friday. We're going to be doing an all-nighter, baby, because I'm going to be spending like until the wee hours going right into the next Saturday. So you'll find me here. I got some goodies for you guys. So, and I got some stuff that I plan on giving away at the event and that I will be shipping out to you guys, the winners, and look forward to seeing you guys. Peace.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
You can find me right here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday is Let's Talk Toys. Tuesday is Talking Shop or Chop and Shop. And Wednesday is this, Grippin and Rippin. And then, yeah, this Friday, starting at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, it is the marathon stream. So this is the Bad Idea for a Good Cause marathon stream. I will be live for 24 hours, and I want to blast through these real quick because, yeah, yeah, see, Shaggy, I was with you. He said wee. But yeah, so 24 hours to raise as much money as we can for a hell of a good cause. Got a bunch of fantastic people coming. These are all the people that I've announced so far. Not to say that there are more coming. So there are still 6 more guests that I will be announcing tomorrow. I will also be posting up the big like items that are being raffled off, as well as a little like sneaky peeky to parody Speaky Geeky's name. But Mr. Geeky, sorry. But yeah. It's going to be nuts. You can find me right here on YouTube, on Twitch at Dave Wonder. You can find me on Instagram at the Dave Wheeler. You can find me over on Patreon at Dave Wonder. Make sure to go over and check that out. If you want to see any of the other previous marathon streams, hop on there. All of them are up there for the $5 tier and up. You have access to view those because I literally cannot upload those to YouTube. They are too long. That is the only way that you can gain access to the old files. There's also giveaways. There's the Discord. There's all that fun stuff. Go check that out. Tier starting at as low as $1 a month. Make sure to go scope that out. And then, yeah, like I said, most importantly, you can find me over at Extra Life, extra-life.org/participant/Dave Wonder. All that is linked in the video description below. Make sure to go over and check that out. If you can't donate, that's fine. Please go share with people. Get the word out. Grow the COJ. Grow the community. Let's do something friggin' awesome while talking nerdy to you. So until Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I don't think there's going to be a Griff Riffs tomorrow because it's Halloween and Tony's got the kiddos, so we'll see where that lands. But, yeah, happy Halloween for those who celebrate. Have fun. Be safe. And, yeah, until Friday, be good. Be kind. Much love from Minnesota. Good night, everybody. Sing it, Mike! Oh, yeah, I forgot. One more announcement. The last hour of the stream is for you guys, the COJ. So come on, join up, have some fun. Good night.